Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point, Terror from the Void. We've still got a whole bunch of stuff going on as we have had for the last few episodes. We've got this flyer which we've beaten up loads, but unfortunately it's going to return to the behemoth and we can't do anything to stop it because we can't intercept it at this point, which is a little bit of a shame, but there's nothing we can do about it. So we'll focus on the things we can change. We have a Citadel that we're about to go and clear out, and a lair which we will clear out just as soon as the rest of the team makes it across to it. So we've got a few things we can actually act on. No, don't actually move over there. I had you going over here. Let's actually pick someone who is over here, and we'll take out the Citadel. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. The Pandorans are evolving, but we're sending our best people in, so it should be fine. Now the biggest concern on this particular one is going to be that Gunless has low action points. So we're going to want to look at our exfil and get Gunless going straight towards it over there. I think that's the smartest route. We could try and do something over this side and maybe lure it in this way. I don't know if that's smarter or not. Looks like it might be closer, but generally I prefer running up this side because it feels like there's more cover to work with. Regardless of which way we do it, we're going to get Frenzy on. And let's get Jordan scouting in. What are you like? Perception 60. Jeez. That is a lot. Even with a hell of a lot of stealth, that is a concerning amount of perception. And we could get a shot on you from over here.
Rolling out.
And I do like getting early shots off. He doesn't have a... Oh, he's got a sense ahead. That's why. Just focus on actually hitting him, I think, at this range.
I can make it.
Leave it. I'm tempted to kind of push you forwards. Let's move you in after we've done the other movements. We can get Gunless to here, and we could do a quick aim shot.
Here we go.
Which is not a bad idea. I would prefer to get Gunless further in, but gotta take the shots where you can get them, eh?
Bullseye.
Another solid hit. I'd love to see it. And actually, we could be a bit cheeky and do an onslaught. And we could go for another one, but I think what I'll actually do is move up full. So we're actually making some proper progress. We could go on Overwatch from here, actually.
Hostile spotted.
And that's got some very nice potential if this guy, like, sticks his head out. Let's do that.
Overwatching.
Okay, how are we going to do some useful things against the remaining enemies?
Right there. There.
We can get a decoy out. That decoy is kind of going to be in the line of fire for everyone, but it's still going to draw them away from others. So it's not a bad plan.
Come get some.
Shot him in the gun. That's not very useful. Right, let's get the decoy out. And then we'll figure the rest as we go. Supposedly, we can get a shot from here. I'll believe that when I see it. Yeah, that is really not going to be a thing. Even when he's twisting across, no. So we don't believe that that's practical. We could move up to here and get an Overwatch shot. Might put us in the line of fire for that, but... Oh my word, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Okay. Overwatch shot it is.
Got you covered.
Rafa. Get to here, we could do... Ooh. We could start doing some grenading on, like, these guys, actually, if we boom blast. And Rafa could help us get a second shot off.
Easy enough.
It's a bit unconventional. But boom blast onto these in their cover. I don't mind if they paint Chameleon, because we're still going to be bombing the area. Although they have kind of like split up a little, which is annoying.
Holmes, online. I know how to do this.
So getting another grenade about to the same place might be effective. Yeah, hit them both. They're both bleeding profusely.
Receiving.
And we could even get in right next to them. And do some smacking. In theory. Theory's a wonderful thing, right? And wants to take us kind of like up the center route. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a good plan, but it is a plan. So getting in here, he's got a lot of health still. If we do Adrenaline Rush, we'll be able to hit him twice and, in theory, stun him the first time, get our action points back. Cool. So he is dazed. He's bleeding for 30. He will die on his turn. We could come around a little bit and maybe hit this guy and then try and back into
move.
cover, but we might also kill him outright. Which would be nice because it'll give us back some willpower for the following turn. Does mean that our Overwatch that we set up is going in the wrong direction, but not really much we can do about that at this stage. Let's hope these guys are far enough away that they're not really going to cause us much trouble. I guess the big one's woken up. And it's probably going down this way. Decoy's doing what it's supposed to. It's not stopping bullets, but it is drawing fire. Now things might get painful with remaining guys. This one not so much. This guy maybe. Let's hope the jamming field does it worthwhile. Nope, not really. Okay, lots of options. So the first thing to note is we can't do Adrenaline Rush without getting some more willpower. For Adrenaline Rush, we need 2 more willpower, which would mean other people killing 2 things or us killing 1 thing. If we run in and kill this guy, we won't have enough to do anything else. So we're kind of going to be limited in that sense.
Still alive.
So let's have a look at what we can actually act on. We can get you killed with just a shot. We can get you killed with just a shot. So those are 2 quick and easy ones. In fact, they're so quick and easy, we could even do them with someone else. We can also bring Rafa in and get Rafa to spike us up with Onslaught. Which is not a bad plan.
Yes.
So like we step in, we kill the first one, we get an Onslaught for a little bit extra. We step in to the next one, we do Adrenaline Rush, take a swing, step into the third one. We might have just enough left to take a swing, get our action points back. It could work. It could work.
Okay, let's move.
We are going to have other issues to deal with, but this at least conceptually will work fine. So that means we would want a sniper shot on the guy at the back to mitigate some of his health. It's a little bit, it'll help. And then we can overwatch for this thing when it wakes up. So Rafa, that means you need to be probably as far forwards as possible. And we're going to need someone else to take on this Triton Thug. Or we go for this one and then come back for this one. What have you got? Have you got a spit ahead? You don't have a spit ahead, so you're disabled actually. So we'll hit this one and then come across and smack this one. That's the actual plan.
I'm listening.
Yes. Let's make this work. So step in, get the onslaught on.
If we run, we die.
Go for adrenaline rush. Down, hit this guy, stun him, and hit him again. And we could even hit him again. Just to ensure we get those will points. He's going to run away, so we don't worry about him. We are now just mostly focused on Overwatch for this guy. Because he's reasonably far away, let's do that. Jordan, I want you to get in close-ish. Like, to here seems fine.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
And you can do an Overwatch like this.
5x5.
Gunless. Bring you to here. Give you a very nice Overwatch on this little patch of ground. everyone else, move on up where you can. We don't super need a load more Overwatch, so any Overwatch we do set up I want to be worthwhile. You can't set up an Overwatch with that, so is it worth it with the Gorgon? Probably not, but we'll do one like that. Eileen, I need you in. Straight on up. Lever. Bring you around to here, and that'll do for everyone. How is the big one going to move? We've cleared the area quite nicely. Okay, he's sort of pushing towards the middle. Sounds like he's spawned a mine fragger. That thing's just staying still. Interesting. Here comes all the Overwatch.
Hostile down.
Right, we are clear to keep moving.
All set.
Gunners. The guy behind does not have a spitterhead, so if we take out his arm...
Taking aim.
which you can just about see through there. Didn't quite get it. That's fine. Don't worry. Izzy, I'm actually tempted to get you to recover so we can do mine crushing. Especially with the mine fraggers coming in. It's going to give us back 8 will points, which is pretty significant. Jordan, let's get you
Targeting.
trying for the arm. Nice. Do that again.
Firing target.
Not quite. Keep going. There we go. Everything else is a bonus.
All set.
So we can get Luana to move in, smack this guy. Get some will point back. And then I'm quite tempted to like tuck in over here until we see the big thing move in. Because I know I'm going to want to bring everyone
Standing
forwards.
by.
Change to a direct fire weapon and pull on up to here.
I've got to be quick.
Okay, we can see it. Solidarios. It's got smashers. It can do frenzy and it's virus resistant. Okay. Well, we definitely want everyone to be in a good place to be able to attack it.
I'm not sure about this.
So let's pull across. We'll set up overwatches
Are we expecting anyone?
and make sure that everyone, especially those at the back, are pulled in where they can
Still
be.
alive.
We can actually rage burst if we get in a good position. So let's actually move up to here. This could go horribly, horribly wrong,
Ready,
but
willing, and able.
as with everything, it's going to be a little bit of trial and error. I think we definitely want to get a decoy out, though. So let's do that, and we'll pull
Let's do this.
down and across a little. Now, the thing that we saw coming up behind, it might swing around this way, it might come around this way. Either way, we're going to have to watch for it and be ready. Muse, I guess we could put you on Overwatch if something comes this way. Angry Scylla. Doesn't like us in its territory.
Still breathing.
That's a lot of armor that it's got. It is not a fast-moving critter. Is it going to keep coming? Not really. And that's the previous Mindfragger, which is frenzied. Yeah, I think that thing is pretty useless where it is. Okay, time to do some mind crushing. So Mind Crusher's got quite a large radius. If we move up to here, we might be able to hit both of them. Well, we could definitely hit the nearby one. If we get up to here, we'll probably be able to hit the other one as well, but that's going to cause us some other problems, I'm sure.
Still alive.
So let's have a think about what we're going to do. We want to mark it for death, that's for certain. So with that done, we could step in and do crazy, crazy, crazy stuff.
On the move. Incoming.
Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff being doing the rage burst and then getting someone else to give us a way out. It also means we can move up to here and do our Mind Crush much closer. Mind Crush hits all three of them. Nice. Which in theory allows us to maneuver away.
What's the
But we're
plan?
not going to do that right now. Right, Rage Burst. If we just like put it pretty center, I think we need to target like a body part of it. It's finicky in the way that it actually works. Let's try to go for the butt. At the very least, that's a fair amount of shredding done. Let's have a look at it. Okay, the carapace is almost gone. Great. Other than that, not a huge amount. Still happy with how that went. I wonder if we could have done armor break on top of that.
What now?
Probably wouldn't have been effective.
What's the
What
plan?
now? What now indeed? Follow up with a little bit more, I'd say. Yeah, we could just keep targeting the carapace so that everyone can then hit the carapace and do maximum damage. And we can set up an Overwatch as
Attempting
well.
Overwatch.
Okay, Rafa, you can't do an onslaught, unfortunately. Do we have anyone else that can do an onslaught? This is a legitimate question because
All
it's
set.
going to be a bit of a problem if we don't.
Dashing ahead.
Yes, we do. Good. Right. Get in. Do the onslaught.
Toughen up, soldiers.
And then we need to back up. Like, significantly back up. And reload, but backing up is the priority in this situation. And we'll pull back on this side. And a little bit further. Okay, feeling okay.
What now?
Rafa, Iconoclast.
Let's just get it over with.
Looks like you'll be able to hit the carapace quite significantly. Nice.
Must focus.
Gonna want another one of those.
Got lucky.
We're not getting the panic on it, of course, which is not great. Could be worth us switching over and doing some vampiric stabbing up close. Get some of our health back and, you know, maybe set up a decoy nearby as well. At the very least, we're going to want to decoy right in his path. So let's come up this way.
I'm here.
Gunless. You can swap over the melee weapon.
I'm here.
Yeah, we can step in and do a swing, but then we can't get a decoy out. So let's move to here. We'll put the decoy there. Could do a second decoy as well, but I don't think that's going to give us anything worthwhile.
Targeting.
How is your shotgun angle? That's not bad.
Gotcha.
Not quite as good as the other one, but for a different angle, I'm definitely not going to complain.
Nice.
And this thing's not going to be able to retreat as well, which is kind of important. Just in case, let's definitely stand behind it and out of the path. Right, it's getting another little critter out. And that's all it's doing. Bit of a surprise. I thought it would come in and at least smash our decoy. Not going to complain. Definitely not going to complain.
Let's see now.
Right, Muse, from where you are,
On it.
you can get some solid strikes on it.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, let's keep the focus on the carapace. Very nice. Same over the back. A couple of shotgun blasts might even finish it off at this point.
Must focus. Enemy still active. This place stinks.
Almost got it. How much has it got left? 213. That sounds like A Mind Crush will help, and a little bit of something else. Vampiric Smack? Might be too close to this guy at that point. Let's not risk that. Let's just do a little plink plink on him. Job done. Time to start getting everyone out. We'll make sure that this guy is killed. And we can start pushing everyone to the exit.
No choice but to keep going.
Now we know that there's at least one guy like round this corner.
Standing
So we're
by.
going to want to be a little bit cautious,
I'm on the
but we
move.
should mostly be fine, I think. Eileen, bring you round.
All set.
I'll bring Luana right up to here. 'Cause actually, he was far back. He was like over there somewhere. I would like to get a little bit of healing with the vampiric smacking just before we go. Gunners, you're just going to go straight to the exit. That'll do for this turn. Does feel smooth as silk. What can you see, Luana? Nothing. Alright, well, let's just get you out.
I'm going.
Everyone else, out at your leisure. We'll get the frenzy on, just to help. Evac. Escape. You can make
I'll
it,
try and get
technically, going round. Probably could have made it more efficient by moving the other people first, but what are you going to do?
Heading out.
Hope I can find cover.
Cover is available
Advance.
on the ship, which you're heading back to. Right, job's a good one. I feel like we got a little lucky with the Scylla. It didn't do a great deal. If it had pushed and smacked on our decoy and then pushed past to our people, it could have been a problem. But it might be smart enough to recognise that decoys are not actual real targets, and it might not be able to move past and crush them, so we could have ended up kind of stunning the logic that way. I don't know. At least everyone likes us a little bit more for that. We're almost at 100% with both New Jericho and Sanhedrin. Yeah, the invasion over here, we're not going to do anything about that. The moonshot mission, we do need to go and do that for Sanhedrin. Well, if we want to do the Sanhedrin ending, but I think we're going to do the New Jericho ending. So really, we are just focused on this layer and waiting for that to finish up. For the B team, we'll allow them to return to base. They'll be able to actually rest up over here properly. They don't have any medical facilities there, though. They've got medical and resting up there, so... B team, move on in.
New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Ooh, okay. So you have a New Jericho Haven that's under attack by Anu. We don't care about that. But they have launched more oh no. They have launched more flyers that we're going to need to intercept. We might not go after the Abaddon because look at that thing. It's a lot of health. It's got 2 void chambers on it. 2 spike things don't really care about, but the 2 void chambers is nasty. We can almost certainly intercept this guy. So let's have a look at our actual potential options. So we've got another Thunderbird on the way. It's going to be a number of hours before it's done, and then a Manticore to load up with more kit. The Swoopmaster needs to be rearmed and repaired. The Battlehawk is almost rearmed and repaired, so mostly we're going to have to let them do their thing and then kind of try and fly around and intercept. With the Battlehawk being rearmed, we do need it to be repaired as well. It's almost there. Maybe I'll send these 2 after the little Sharon first.
Legion Haven is under attack.
Yeah, there's lots of infighting going on at the moment. Okay, Swoopmaster's been rearmed, does need to be repaired. Battlehawk has been all done. Let's try out the Fenrir and see how it actually stands up. We're gonna have to get really close for this. Look at the distance on that. Okay, good start. So it does a lot of... Okay, so it does get through quickly. Maybe we just go for it. And try and kill it before we get bullet. Yeah. Okay, we're going to need to repair, but that was effective. So you can come back here to repair. I say effective, I mean, it clearly hurt a lot. Battlehawk, you can come down and intercept the flyer when it gets in place. New aircraft is going to be deployed. I think it was at Phoenix Point. So we're waiting for the rest of the bits to be built. And this is going to be the Fenrir Ranger 2. At the very least, it's going to get a bunch of kit added onto it. It's a shame you can't reorder these. It would be very nice to be able to do that, just for a logistics point of view. Okay. So many SOSs going on. That's the place that's under attack. With the 2 void chambers, it would be very deadly for anything that can't shoot further than the void chambers. So as soon as the Swoopmaster... Well, actually, we can move the Swoopmaster up now. Let's go get the Swoopmaster, because it doesn't need the armor plates specifically. It just needs to be able to take a couple of shots of the void chamber and then retreat and then come back and so on and so forth. In the meantime, okay, it hit. Sorry, it missed us, which is really good. I would love to get this destroyed before it can fire again, but It actually hit us on the missile. We are not doing well. Visually guided weapons have got minus 20% accuracy, that's why. Are these all visually guided? That's radar guided. No, they're radar guided. Let's leave before we lose something. We'll be back in a second. Okay.
Research complete.
The medical nanites is done. We'll push back in. Oh! Their Tiamat got it. Alright, I guess we won't push back in. We could come up further. You know, let's get a little bit of repairing. And do we have all of the A team here? Yes, we do. Alright. Wait, where's the short bus? No, the short bus is there as well. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to finish up there. We'll carry on with the aerial combat next time. We're almost at the point where we've disrupted the behemoth, so it's going to leave. We'll still need to keep chasing down the various crafts and stuff, but we're in a much, much better place. So next time, we'll pick up the lair and then hopefully finish tidying this little bit up. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point, Terror from the Void. See you soon.